Okay, so we're going to look at 6.7 today, which is dealing with putting together multiplication and division. And throughout, the entire chapter 6, we've been kind of doing that, showing you that, you know, 20 divided by 4 is 5, but also 5 times 4 is 20. So it's going to be a little bit similar to that. Pam went to the fair. She went on the same ride 6 times and used the same number of tickets each time. She used 18 tickets. How many tickets did she use each time she went on the ride? So what do we need to find? How many tickets she used? We need to find how many tickets she used. So essentially, this problem is going to be 6 times what equals 18. But it also could be 18 divided by 6 equals what? Both those are going to fit the mold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 blocks and we have 18 in each. So 18 divided by 6, we know if we put 3 in each, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. We know 18 divided by 6, which is because there's 6 blocks, is 3. So she used 3. But to double check herself, they decided to do 6 times 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and we know that is true. 18 divided by 6 is 3. 6 times 3 is 18. And this is what I've been speaking on, inverse operations. Inverse. Anything we do one way, you can do it backwards, okay? Anything we do one way, you can do it backwards. For example, well, they have an answer right here. 18 divided by 6 is what? Think 6 times what is 18, and we know it's 3. So for example, let's do 12 divided by 6, which equals 2, which is the same as, let's take this, 6 times 2 equals 12. 2 times 6 equals 12. Okay? Think of like you're going backwards. Inverse, reverse. When you go backwards, you reverse something. Think of it like that. So use an array to show how multiplication and division relate. Show the array with 18 counters, 3 in each row. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We know there are how many counters in each row? 3. 18 divided by 3 is 1 row, 2 row, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rows. And we know if we reverse it, it's going to be 18. 3 times 6 is 18. Because we know there's 3 on the side, 6 across the top. We know the total is 18. Give you a second to draw that real quick. It says complete the array. So look, they've already did it. We have 6 total with 2 in each row. Well, how many rows do we have? 1, 2, 3. 3. Now we have 3 rows of there's 15 total. You see the equal sign? Equals 15. So there's 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So that means 3 times 5 is 15. Now I'm using a 3, a 5, and a 15. Now a 15 divided by 3, which is going to equal 5. Next one, 2 rows of blank equals 12. So 2 times what equals 12. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 times 6 equals 12, and 12 divided by 2 is going to equal 6. 3 times what equals 21? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 3 rows of 7, which equal 21, which tells us 3 times 7 is 21, and 21 divided by 3 is going to be 7. Complete the equations. 5 times what is 40? Well, to figure this out, we're going to do 40 divided by 5. Oh, we did it on the side, right here. So if we skip count 5 to 40, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We have 8. 5 times 8 is 40, or 40 divided by 5 is 8. 6 times what is 18, or 18 divided by 6 is what? Let's skip count 6. 6, 12, 18. 3. Let me pull up the multiplication chart because that's going to help us later. Okay. This one's on your own. Well, we're going to do it together. So we know it equals 30, 20, and 28. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, it's 5 rows, times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So 5 times 6 is 30, and 30 divided by 5 is going to be 6. Here we have 4 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 rows of 5 make 20. 4 times 5 is 20, or 20 divided by 4 is 5. Here we have 4 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 rows of 7 make 28. So 4 times 7 is 28, and 28 divided by 4 is still going to be 7. And if they had it divided by 7 here, it's going to be 4. Seven times what is 21? Skip count 7 to 21. On 7, you can't use a 7. 1, 2, 3. Let's go over and make sure I'm right. We are. So 3. And if 7 times 3 is 21, so 21 divided by 7 is going to be 3. 8 to 16. Let's find 8. Let's go to 16. 1, 2. We all right? It's going to be 2. So 16 divided by 8 is going to be 2. This is algebra, so it's completed. So 3 times 3 equals 9. Okay? So don't worry about this 27 yet. We got to do one side and then do the other. So let's pretend there's like a big block right here. 3 times 3 equals 9. 27 divided by what is also going to equal 9. It's going to be 3. Because 27 divided by 3 equals 9. They have to equal on both sides. Let's put a line right here. 16 divided by 2, if we skip count 2 to 16, it's going to be 8. So now, don't worry, this is really not a problem yet. 2 times what equals 8? 2, 4, 6, 8. It's going to be 4. Now we erase everything else. That's the answer. It just equals 9. So what divided by 4 equals 9? What to do? Let's do the inverse. Let's reverse it. So instead, let's do what times 4, or 9 times 4 equals what? It's 36. And those are tough. I don't expect y'all to know that. I just see if you guys can. It's like a puzzle. Justin and Justin and Ivan went to the fair when all rides were $2 each. Each boy went on the same number of rides and spent $10. How many rides did each boy go on? This is good. So they spent $10 each, and rides were $2 a piece. So if each ride's $2 and they spent 10, skip count 2 to 10. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's going to be 5 rides. Roshan had 18 crackers. He shares the crackers equally with his brother. Then Rashad eats 3 crackers. How many does he have left? So he starts out with 18. He shares it with his brother. So him and his brother eat. That's 2 people. So it's going to be 18 divided by 2. Let's skip counting 2 to 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So now Rashawn has 9 crackers, but he eats 3 of them. So I'm going to take 3 away from 9. So 9 minus 3 equals 6 crackers. 6 crackers. Okay. Paul is in charge of the egg toss at the World Egg Day Fair. There are 48 people participating in teams of 8. Each team needs 1 egg. Paul is buying eggs in cartons that have 6 eggs. How many cartons does Paul need? So there's 48. We have to find out how many teams there are first. So there's 48 people playing. There's teams of 8. So our first step will be finding the amount of teams. So 48 people divided by 8 on each team. Let's go to 8 and count to 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We all right? So there's going to be 6 teams. Paul is buying eggs in cartons that have 6 eggs. So each team needs 1 egg. So there's 6 teams, and he's buying cartons that have 6 eggs in it. So 6 divided by 6. If you count 6, how many times does it take to get to 6? It's going to be 1. So 1 carton. That is a tough one. All right. Mr. Jerome paid $24 for some students to get into the fair. How many students did Mr. Jerome pay for? So it takes $3 for students, so it's going to be $24 divided by 3. Let's go to our multiplication chart. Skip count 3 to 24 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We all right? Excuse me. 8 students. Garrett is 8 years old. He and his family are going to the county fair. What is the price of admission for Garrett, his 2 parents, and baby sister? So, children under 5 are free. So, let's find Garrett's price first. So, G for Garrett, he's going to be $3 because he's not under 5. His 2 parents, so adults, so P for parents, is going to be 6 times 2 because there's 2 of them. And then his sister is 0. So Garrett equals 3. Parents, 6 times 2, 12. And 0. So it's $12 for the parents and 3. What's the total? We're going to do 12 plus 3, which equals $15. All right. Next one. There are 20 seats on the Wildcat ride. The number of seats in each car is the same. If there are 5 cars on each ride, how many seats are there? So we have 20 seats. And each 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 cars. So it's going to be 20 divided by 5. Or we could say 5 times what equals 20. So let's try that. Skip count 5 to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are right. So it's 4. So right in here is going to go 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So final answer, 4 seats. 4 seats. How many days are in 2 weeks? Write and solve a related word problem to present the inverse. Let's go ahead and skip that one. Or let's answer it. Actually, I want to answer it. So there's 14 days, or there's 7 days in a week. And we're going to times that by 2 weeks, which equals 14. I'm not going to write and solve a word problem because we don't have enough room on that one line. But we know the inverse of this is 14 divided by 7. It equals 2. There are 35 prizes in 5 equal rows. How many rows are there? Well, 5 times what is 35, or 35 divided by 5? Let's go to 5 on the multiplication chart and go to 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go over. You're right. So 7. 5 times 7 is 35. 35 divided by 5 is 7. Makes 7 prizes. Okay, you guys definitely can complete that. Right here, let's just make a problem. Let's do 81 divided by 9, or 9 times what equals 81. This is just the inverse. So let's go to 9, go down to 81. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make sure I'm right. Yep. So this just shows that. Let's just leave it like that. And I will put the lesson check on Schoology. Make sure the questions are the same. Remember, sometimes they are not the same, so it might confuse you. All right. Sometimes they change the wording or change the number just a little bit. So make sure they match up if you do it on your work page first. You guys should be able to fly through this one. All right. Y'all have a good one.